Hello, this is a webinar aiming to assist donors who would like to run a campaign for a participating nonprofit for GiveNOLA Day 2018. Why might a donor want to lead a campaign? Firstly, it's a way to be engaged. As an organizational champion, you are most likely heavily involved in the work of the nonprofit you're interested in supporting. Maybe you're a board member, a very active volunteer, etc. You're also probably pretty good with technology, as that will be helpful in leading an online fundraiser. Additionally, you're helping expand the reach of your nonprofit's fundraising efforts. You most likely have a slightly different network than the nonprofit will already be reaching out to, or you'll be doubling down on the folks that they are already engaging. Additionally, you'll be helping increase donations to an organization you strongly believe in. Remember, a campaign is totally optional, and all the funds you raise will roll into the nonprofit's overall fundraising efforts. There's no need for you to worry about cutting a check, etc. Additionally, you'll want to make sure you're working with a nonprofit to thank your donors. While the Greater New Orleans Foundation, who sponsors GiveNOLA Day, will send all donors a tax acknowledgement letter, you will want to make sure the nonprofit that your friends, family, etc. have donated to begin to what is known as steward the donors. Thank them, engage them as much as they wish to be engaged, etc. So we're going to review how to set up a campaign as a champion. You'll want to find the nonprofit you'd like to support on GiveNOLA.org. Once nonprofits have completed registration, they're visible, and you can find them by searching here on GiveNOLA.org, or if you're working with a nonprofit, they might send you the direct link to their profile page. Then what you'll want to do is click down here on this Create Campaign page. We're using a test organization, so this is just a sample of what the nonprofit profiles look like. Then what you'll want to do is log in. If you donated last year with a scheduled donation, or led a campaign, or created a profile, you can log in using your information from last year. If you forgot your password, you can click this Forgot Password link. Or if you're new, you can create a profile. To create a profile, it just asks some very basic information: first name, last name, the email address you'd like to use, and then you set a password. And then you hit that Create Profile button. Then you'll be taken into the back end of the public-facing page. Your name will appear here. That's a great way to know that you're logged in. It'll give you the option to click on My Campaign and create your campaign details. First thing you'll want to do is double check that you've selected the correct organization that you'd like to support. You can remove it if it's wrong and select a new one. Create a title for your campaign, perhaps using your name, so your friends and family will know whose campaign it is, or you can come up with something witty and fun related to the organization you're supporting. Then you're given the option to create a unique link that leads directly to your profile campaign. Again, this could just be your name, it could be the name of the organization with something extra, etc. We can provide a summary of what your campaign is helping do. If maybe you're particularly passionate about a program of the nonprofit, or you're assisting with something specific, you can provide details here, or just generally why you're interested in this nonprofit's excellent work. Here's an option to indicate if you will be creating an incentive fund. What that means is that you would be donating a match or a portion based on your campaign's fundraising efforts. So here again is that incentive fund. And all of these little blue question marks you can hover over with your cursor, and they'll provide you more information. You can upload a URL, you can upload a photo, and you can include a personal appeal. You just want to submit a campaign goal, and then you click this Submit Campaign for Approval button. You'll notice here it says, is this campaign for GiveNOLA Day? And that's not an option for you to edit. as all campaigns are associated with GiveNOLA Day. Once your campaign is approved, when you are logged in to GiveNOLA.org, you'll be able to see your campaign here. So here are the campaign details. You can edit them if necessary, but this is your unique link. This is the information you'll want to use when promoting your campaign. Again, here is what your campaign will look like on the public-facing page of GiveNOLA.org. Here you'll see your goal, percent raised. Here's where your information would appear with any photos, personal appeals, etc. So you'd want to promote your campaign. Please understand donations are accepted via scheduled donations starting 1 week before GiveNOLA Day, which is April 26th, and then GiveNOLA Day itself, which this year is Tuesday, May 1st, for the 24 hours Central Time. GiveNOLA Day. Let's go back one. So in advance, you can post on social media using the hashtag GiveNOLA Day. You might share that last year we raised $4.9 million, and that folks want to remember that on May 1st. And then here, instead of GiveNOLA.org, you can include your personal link to your campaign page. Then, for example, on May 1st, GiveNOLA Day, you would want to share that today is GiveNOLA Day, and donations can be made here, again, inserting your unique link. And these are just samples. What you can do is monitor your campaign. Again, when you're logged into the system, you hover over this gray wheel or gear. You'll be given this option. You can see donors, etc. And you can see your campaign page. And here's what donors would look like. You'd have processed donations and scheduled donations. Again, scheduled gifts can begin donors can begin scheduling gifts 1 week before Tuesday, April 26th. Their card won't be charged and their gift not processed until May 1st. But this is great for folks that might be traveling, or maybe technology isn't their best friend and they might need a little extra time, and you might even be able to assist them. And so it'll just show here what they've pledged to give, and then their information. And then once their gifts have been processed, they move over to this line, and you'd also be able to see your other gifts. And you can export these lists to maybe send a thank you email, etc. Remember, you log in through this link right here on GiveNOLA.org to your profile. Nonprofits log in somewhere else. If you have an incentive fund as a component of your campaign, you would want to make sure to make your gift through either your profile or the nonprofit's profile on May 1st. Make sure those gifts are eligible for Lanyap Fund and or prizes. You want to make sure to thank your donors, like your friends, family, etc., the folks that contribute to your campaign. Also a note that the minimum donation for gifts on GiveNOLA Day is just $10. Thanks so much. Don't hesitate to reach out to your nonprofit contact if you have any questions.